So I chose Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy for the fictional character Simon, and I am relating to depressive episodes and depression. Meredith Grey's mom dies in the show. A lot happens to her. There's a lot of seasons in the show, but her mother dies, and her mother also never had high hopes for her daughter. She was very hard on her daughter as a surgeon, and Meredith is also a surgeon as well. Her father is a drunk, and she never has a good relationship with him. Her husband, Derek Shepherd, dies in the show. Her best friend, George, dies in the beginning, and also her sister, Lexi, dies. And she was also in a plane crash, and all of those deaths were pretty tragic ones, obviously to make the show more dramatic, but still. Throughout the whole show, Meredith is seen kind of with pessimistic views towards everything. There's even a ferry boat scene, which I'll include, where you could see her choosing to stop fighting because she would rather drown than fight back and to survive, which was very interesting and sad to watch. She even talks to a therapist in the show to try to get her out of depressive moments, but she has a very hard time expressing her feelings towards anyone or about herself or life in general. So everything's always hidden. She always has a cold look to her face. She's always kind of trying to present herself as fine but not happy. She's never really caring if she appears happy. It's always just work is the priority, and that's all that matters to her, including her family. But really, after Derek dies, she's very stubborn with everything. Everything's always, it's going to get worse, not it's going to get better for her. And I think you could look at this with a cognitive model view, because all of these views that she's always looking on the dark side because of her childhood trauma, because of her genetics, yes, they are included, but she's always looking at the dark side of things, never the positive, because of the things that have happened to her. And she has that feeling like it's only her, it's only happening to her. Of course it would happen to her. Everything negative happens to her, so she's always looking for more negative things to happen and believing that there's always more bad to come, which all is included in depressive symptoms, and especially looking at a cognitive model. And you could also look at it from a biological model because of her family history and depressive symptoms throughout all of them.